everyone, all the beautiful souls and only the beautiful souls. You know what? I watched some videos about judges that have been reprimanded by the Supreme Court, that have faced consequences for their um, negligence to protect kids. So, you know what? Whatever judge signed those papers, because that's what happened. What happened is I have visitation with my kids on the 30th, right? 30th of January. And when my baby was so scared and I felt her fear, I mean, when you love your kids, anybody that loves their kids, you know what I'm talking about. Not pretending to love your children, but you actually love your kids. You protect them, your mama bear, your daddy bear. You go to war for your kids, right? Not with violence, because we don't have to do that, but with your senses, which is your right to speak the truth that has been given to me by God. And you people on this earth are not God. You're not God to tell someone they can't talk. But you can sit here with guns and intimidate and harass the citizens of this earth. And you're telling me that my voice, so what they're symbolically what they told me is that my voice is a weapon, but their gun with the bullets is not a weapon. And they got it somehow. They're trying to twist. It's an illusion of some sort. I'm very disappointed in the police officers that mishandled this case. And I'm gonna tell you right now that every single body is accountable for my kids' safety and well-being. And they're being harmed because you placed them with the abusers before even you didn't go through the right procedures. My babies are weak. My babies were coming here weak, yo, stumbling. Do I believe Mariah is capable of poisoning my kids? Yes. They were scared to eat food. Okay, this is what I have observed as a mother, a caring mother that cares about her babies. Those are my kids. I care about them. I kept them safe. I protected them. Could I have maybe handled things different? I didn't know how to because I was feeling my kids' fear, yo. When my babies are sitting here traumatized and scared, I'm feeling all of that because I truly love them. Again, only a parent that truly loves their children would understand what I'm talking about. Do you understand what I'm talking about when you feel your kids' pain? And then you got strangers on the outside looking in and they're telling me that I shouldn't feel this way about my kids? My kids that I birthed, that I sat there and fed, right? Right? I fed them. I make sure they were clean. I've done everything I could, and I've always had this evil presence, always trying to come. But that is just what we're battling. It's a spiritual warfare. So you're crazy. If you are projecting who you are unto me, then that belongs to you, baby. So you wear them shoes, because that don't belong to me. Because I know who I am. I know the changes that I've made. I know the sacrifices that I've made for my kids. And time again, evil has somehow came into our lives and just it's like this. Evil comes to destroy. It doesn't want you to be happy. It doesn't want you to feel joy, right? It wants you to feel pain. That is not karma because I deserve great karma. I deserve the best of the best because I have sat here time and time again and I have consistently gave love, joy, happiness, and what I get in return is ugly, and it's people trying to take my confidence and break my spirit. This is what we're battling, though. But this is the truth. The truth is not a weapon. The truth sets people free. And my kids are suffering because a judge, I don't know who this judge is, but I will find out and I will take this case to the Supreme Court. If that's where I have to go, if my kids are hurt, if I already know my kids are not safe in that house. I haven't heard anything. They don't care. The public defender that I was assigned, she has not reached out to me. These people are lacking a moral compass. I am so disgusted with the way I have been treated, and my kids' safety has been jeopardized. And you guys don't care, yo. But somebody cares, which is God, which is the Almighty. And you think you're more powerful than the Almighty? You're not. Not nobody. Not nobody. This is what keeps me from doing stupid stuff because I trust in God. the creator of the earth. And it's not evil, it's the Almighty, it's light, it's love, it's joy, it's happiness, it's safety. My kids will be protected. These people are, it's like this, people project who they are onto me, and I'm trying to speak the truth because this is how we're going to save kids. This is how we are going to save kids, is by listening to people like me that actually function from the heart, yo. You know, I called the FBI. I did. I called the FBI. I want to put that on the record that I did call the FBI, and I informed them, because if they fail my kids and something happens to my children, I want y'all to know how I've went above and beyond to make sure my kids' safety is like somebody to hear me. And I hope the FBI heard me, but I don't know who to trust, because people have not showed me that I can trust them at this point, okay? Now I'm telling you, there is child pornography all up in there. You need to take these people's laptops and phones, and take everything, and you better investigate these two sociopaths, Randy and Mariah. They are sociopaths. You know, today I remember Judea is my witness. When we first, like, Mariah had, what did she do? Drop my kids off one time here. And I just remember, and now that, looking back, it's like, even my son told me that he gives her creepy vibes. She's done things to my son. Okay, I know this because why? I'm a psychic intuitive. I get dreams, I get visions, right? And people don't listen to me. They think I'm pretending to be perfect. But God has blessed me with a gift to sit here and speak the truth. And this evil wants to take my voice. You're not gonna take my voice, because God got something for you, people. And He don't gotta use guns. He don't do. God is an almighty God, yo. He holds the universe in his hands. Who are you people? I don't fear you. I don't fear you, cuz my soul is good with God. My soul is clean, yo. But I remember, and Jadir, again, Jadir's my witness, cuz we thought it was so creepy, but for some reason, you know how you just want someone to be a good person, so you like oversee things. She had came here, she was like, "Yeah, we caught Zaire and Nevaeh having sex," and she was smiling. Mind you, that's an 8-year-old boy and a 9-year-old girl and their brother and sister. Now, when I'm telling you that these people are capable of the unthinkable, like this is who they are, they're filthy. What my kids told me, my 3 and 4-year-old, they were not lying. And I will forever believe my kids. And I've seen so many signs along the way that is just, it's very evil and demonic. It doesn't matter. I can't paint it for you. I can't sugar this is, I mean, look, I'm at a point where I can speak about this so openly because I have suffered so much because of this whole injustice that has happened to my kids. And I have never, it's like somebody taking, like somebody just torturing you, yo, because they're doing the wrong thing. And whatever judge signed for my visit, this is what happened that night. So my baby's scared. She's hiding under the bed, right? I mean, they're scared as can be. Leave us alone. They're scared. So I'm thinking, CPS, she's sitting there watching this. The girl is watching this whole thing. And you know what she says to me? She calls her supervisor and she says to me, Randy and Mariah can come pick up the kids. This is how these people lack brain. They don't have a heart. Like, you're telling me these two pedophiles can come to my house and pick up the kids? Absolutely not. How dare you? How dare you not listen to little children? When they're saying they're scared, there's a reason. These kids are not making it up. She saw it with her eyes. She heard it, right? It took me an hour. I, for the first time, called CPS because Randy has called CPS on me 7 times. I have complied, but when the police came in my house and violated my rights, my free will, my children's free will, they put fear in me. I couldn't trust the police. I don't trust the police. It's so sad, yo. You take an oath before God to protect and serve, and you go against that. Why? Why? And you think God is not watching you, people? You think he's not he's a just God. He's a real judge. And he watches everything. And when little children are begging to be helped and saved and you don't do that, um God does it all, baby. God does, he does it all. With, again, without, he does it in his own way, but he doesn't have to use a gun. right? So then for the first time I called CPS, the reason I've never even called CPS on nobody before. This is the first time. That tells you about me. That I consistently take pain and I consistently try to fight a fair fight. And it's like this evil just constantly battles. And it's like enough is enough. So I do. I call CPS. They tell me to send the videos, which I do. And then the next day I hear that they took my visitation rights away. That Randy must have went. Again, they've done this. It's so illegal, man. But hey, man, Supreme Court, baby, them people right there, they've earned their badge. Okay, they punish judges that do such injustice. You didn't hear my kids' cry, huh? You didn't hear their fear. You're sitting here and you're trying to somehow. It's only evil. That's the only thing I can explain it. These people are blind to the truth, and that's not my problem. So figure it out. Figure it out that you're responsible for every tear and every fear my kids have felt without violence. They want to sit here and somehow make it like, and the FBI, I hope they do their job, yo. Because when something tragic happens because you didn't listen to me, because Randy and Mariah are not who they say they are, they're sick in the head, they are molesting kids, they're pedophiles, they're capable, they're sociopaths. So what is that? That's like you don't have a brain. This is not something I want to say because I trusted these people. I trusted them until they showed me that I could not trust them. And then when I spoke out and used my voice, yes, I didn't know how, I didn't know. I vented my frustration. But what classifies as a crime is a action. So people with the brain, with the heart, you know what I'm talking about, right? That's a crime is when you do things. I don't function like that because the God that I serve, the creator has instilled a spirit in me and I'm able to just I might talk some stuff, but you got to come for me. You have to hit me for me to hit you. Words don't make me hit somebody. Words don't threaten me. But for some reason the police departments across this country, they're threatened by words. That's just what it is. And instead of them being focused on a person's um like profiling someone, you have to profile someone. You got to look at patterns, right? That's how you understand a person. It's patterns. What has this person done along the way? I got videos where Randy almost hit me and my baby, and they gave my kiss to that man. He's not stable, yo. He has guns. He broke into my house. He sat here and I woke up him staring at me while I'm sleeping, and you gave him guns. Make it make sense. And when these people do some crazy stuff, right? Now you want to compensate people with money because you think you're buying your sin. But that's not how it works. It doesn't work like that. Okay? That's the truth, people. I don't know what you want me. I'm not going to tell you what you want me to tell you because the truth is the truth and it sets everybody free. The world, life, right, will not get better until people accept the truth for what it is. And it's free. Ain't that some shit? You don't gotta buy the truth. But these people try to buy the truth and then it backfires on them. You're not gonna live a happy life when you do this to a mom that cares about her kids. And I'm sitting here speaking because I feel like there's such an urgency for me to just speak that we have to listen to kids. Who taught you people that you can just oversee kids and then point out the mom to be the criminal? Which I didn't know how else to protect my kids with my voice. I didn't hit anybody. I haven't done nothing. Cried my freaking y'all broke my heart, yo. But God is watching you. Yo, like his power is above all. This is why I have to trust this process. The only thing I can do is talk. And the FBI guy, I hope he takes me serious. I hope the FBI really takes me serious and watches these people and looks into this. That I'm telling you, there's more people involved. That Mariah and Randy have been doing this. They're thinking they're getting powers. These people are sociopathic. Okay? She killed her cat. My baby was not lying. My baby was not lying. When she told me that she saw her kill her cat and cook it, she told me herself, Mariah told me herself that she does spells. So She thinks she's some type of dark witch. She worships Halloween all year long. Randy is obsessed with scary movies. Like, if you profile someone, common sense will tell you these people are danger to society, yo. They're hurting kids. My babies didn't lie. You're not gonna tell me that I have to believe strangers over my kids, and that Project Harmony has failed my kids. Because when you can sit here and interview a child, if you don't have love in your heart, that baby ain't gonna tell you the truth. Kids only tell the truth. Kids spirits recognize real people, and they also recognize bad spirits. Why do you think Tara told me to record when the police came in my house, huh? Because her spirit recognized that they were not of good. I don't care what uniform you got on. Again, I'm not anti-police. I'm very much so for protect and serve, but I'm for the people that really truly function from the heart. And you don't go up in people's houses and you intimidate them, and it's like you're a gang. That's how they came up in here. They were a gang. Now nobody kneeled to my baby and said, "Hey, sweetie," or somehow trying to nurture my kids from being scared. They were enjoying it. That tells me like, oh, there's a reason God gave me so much knowledge, and I'm so intelligent, and I see through people, and this is why I'm not liked, because I speak the truth. But I never knew the truth was this intimidating for people. That you can allow horror movies to teach our kids and teach the general population how to hurt people, but you don't allow people to speak the truth. Make it make sense. And now the earth reacts to people like the evil ones, right? So when you see tornadoes and when you see volcanoes, and it is craziness going on in the world because the earth is cleansing itself because it's the vibration that people put out. You think you're lying behind closed doors and the earth hears you, yo. You're not invincible like you think you are. This is why us people, we feel pain. Because we're not invincible. You know who's invincible? The Creator, the Almighty. Mother Earth is invincible. Right? I'm trying to teach you folks some knowledge. That is not, I mean, it's sad that you make me feel like that, yo. And my kids are there feeling pain and hurt. I don't even know what's going on. God is king, baby. Yes. Right. I mean, but there's people with weak minds that watch horror movies that actually take this and do stuff. And I mean, the girl is off. The way she was telling me that Zaire and Vea were having sex, and she was smiling. And I remember me and Judir were like, and now to find out 2 years down the line that, yes, I believe, and she told me that, Atara, my 4-year-old, told me that Mariah recorded her while she was pooping. And then she told me that she ate Randy's poop. Like, this sounds, come on now. Yeah, a child can make that up. I know it sounds gruesome, but because it is, it's demonic stuff. These are not the first people that have done this type of behavior. When you lose your soul, you start doing the darkest of the darkest. But you gave my kiss to them people, yo. You gave my kiss to them people. My babies are coming back. They're scared to eat food. So what does that tell me? The bitch has poisoned my kids. They were stumbling and falling and this and that. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Zero, nothing, nada, zilch. I don't trust Randy. I don't know who he is. I don't know who these people are. Because I believe my kids. I believe my kids. That I know I raised. I know who they are. I know when they're happy. I know when they're scared. I know what it takes for me to calm their fears. I know that because I birthed my kids and I love my kids. I don't know how much clearer I can. It's like people want to project me like somebody I'm not because you don't love your kids, yo. And then you got this girl here. This the reason she's a sociopath. I mean, I get it, because I'm a good judge of character, right? If you miscarry 10 kids and you used to do meth, and you haven't took time to heal. You bounce from man to man, relationship to relationship. This girl was in an abusive relationship, and I understand those type of women because it's hard to break free from that. But you know what you got to do? Like me, I got out of a relationship with Randy, what, almost 3 years ago. I didn't just jump in another relationship. I didn't just invite a man to live in my house. I did the hard work. What was that? Working out, trying to be a better mom. I made some mistakes along the way, went out. I shouldn't have. I regret fucking not taking every second and actually being present with my kids because I felt like, oh, I need to go unwind. But no, the fuck, I didn't. So I regret that. Because if I would have been more present, like really, really, really present, I wouldn't have missed the signs. And this has been going on for a while. This man, I truly believe that. Not because I want to say it, but I know now why my kids were acting like that. That I truly believe Randy was molesting my kids while we were together, yo. There's a reason I caught my two little kids naked and watching porn, and for some reason he told me he found that. My kids were 5 and 6. You put that on for them. You've been molesting on my kids in this house, Randy. You could stop trying to hide who you are. You're filthy. And let's see how you hide your soul from God, right? You cannot. You cannot. I could go before God and I have a clean soul, yo, because I'm honest. I speak my truth. I tell you about my mistakes I've made. So what? But let me tell you right now, motherfucker. Well, yuck. How are you attracted to kids? Why? That means you're gone. You've let evil completely eat your mind. There's no way, yo. How are you hurting animals? How are you hurting cats? Cats are looked upon as a freaking divine. Like, you don't do that shit. But I get it. If you're demonic and if you think you're making spells and you got power and you're doing all this shit to get power, and the only way you get good power is by love. Love, treating people nicely, right? And when people don't give you the same energy, you don't have to give your love to people. People got this all wrong. And we're out here giving our energy to dark entities. And then when they show us who they are, it's kind of late because now they've done all this damage. So this is where I'm at. I don't have to give my positive energy to people that give me nasty energy. I don't gotta forgive you. I do not forgive them. I forgive myself. And I ask for my kids' forgiveness for fucking being so stupid. Because I did not see, I was naive. I just really thought people are good. I really looked at life like people are good, which I still believe that, but it's like now you gotta show me that you're a good person. Because I don't take your words. I don't care. But I've shown time and time again that I am the person that I say I am. It's like this. They sat here and provoked me. Omaha police made fun of me. When I told him that my attorney will be requesting the body camera, he laughed at me and he told me, if you even remember the day, like what do you guys do, huh? You erase people's minds, or you think you have that power? The God has a bigger power than what you people think. Like yo, like the way he made fun of me, yo. I have never experienced that. Like you're nasty. You're a nasty person to come up in this house and see kids being scared and you're making fun of me because I'm trying to protect my kids, and which is not with the gun. That's what they do. They intimidate you, they bully you. Like, yo, I need to see some good officers. I need to see a good judge. Like, what judge signed for my visits to get canceled for no reason? I did not commit a crime. Not once. Not once. And venting your frustration is not committing a crime. I didn't make threats. I said if. You understand the word if? IF? If the world was an eye for an eye. I didn't say, oh, I didn't do none of that. And but Lovely Peaches went on, she got real popular, right? Let's talk about it. How popular did Lovely Peaches get? And she was threatening harm on her daughter, and they were letting her make videos after video. Tell me, I know I'm telling the truth because when my daughter showed me that, I couldn't believe that that was allowed online. And for me to vent my frustration because I just found out my kids were being molested. You see this? But do you see? I know people can see, man. If you got a heart, you can see what the hell they did was unjust. They know that it's a big pedophilia ring. And that if they really look into this, they're going to see that a lot of freaking people are involved in this. And they're, unless you're a part of it, why are you against it? Why are you against it? Why don't you listen to little children? Now, if the FBI fails my kids too, then that's gonna tell me that this is way bigger than I thought. Cause I hope the FBI, I would think they have more brains, they're more intelligent, they know how to profile people and to really look at a person's character, okay? And see that something's really off. Come on now. Come on now. I have yet to hear from my attorney. I mean, I experienced injustice before, like when Randy made that false police report and I went to jail, right? I go in front of the bonds, whoever he is. You know, they didn't have anybody to legally represent me. Everybody else had a public defender, but not me. So I've experienced this before, but I didn't know that the justice system is that corrupt. Like, I want somebody to restore my faith in the justice system, please. And thank you. I want somebody to restore my faith and my trust in the police department, please and thank you. And I want someone to truly hear my kids' fear and cries and that they are screaming for help. And so far, not one person that has done what is right. You ripped my kids from me for no reason because I reported a crime that they told me about. So instead of doing your investigation, instead of coming up in here, what would have been a better way, huh? The police comes up in here, hey, you put a video up, let's watch the video together. Nah, you come up in here, we got reports. Again, it could have been Randy and Mariah, I'm pretty sure it was, or somebody in their circle that's involved in all this nasty, filthy stuff. Um, and for her to just say that I said I was gonna commit a massacre with what? With what? My mouth? With what? You lied. You lied. You did not go by proper procedures. You didn't have a warrant. I know my rights. Why didn't you sit down and show me the video where I said that? And then this it could have been handled so different. But again, only people that have a heart would have done that, right? That's it. Only officers that have a heart would have actually took the time. And I get it, their jobs are stressful. But you sign up for that job. You want to be a hero. Kids look up to police officers as hero, but not my kids. And then when they came that night, January 30th, um, they want to give my kids stickers. You know what my kids did? They ripped the stickers. What does that tell me? That not even my little kids trust the police, man, because of what they seen you do. That's sad, yo. That is so sad that you pretend to be somebody you're not. And you're abusing your power. And when God gets on you and it messes with your family and it puts pain and sorrow in your life because you mess with people like me that have not done nothing. I have not done nothing wrong, yo. Besides practice my freedom of speech. And I was angry. I mean, what? Hey, man, I know too many people that wouldn't even react like that. And that took a lot for me to just come on, Al. You gotta give me some props that I've went about it the right way, yo. They failed us. They failed us. And then CPS too. I just don't get it. It's like, but I do. There's a purpose behind this. I'm kind of starting to see it now. There's a purpose behind this. That's how big my faith is in God and the Creator that holds the earth in His hands, right? The big guy, the big guy that breathed life into you people, into all of us. And He don't play about His kids. And everybody's His children, right? But if you choose to sell your soul to commit heinous and dirty crimes and to cover up the truth, and He has no mercy on you, that's your problem. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You hate me because you don't like yourself. Because I'm trying to protect my kids. I gotta sit here and suffer and cry because there's no other way. I feel so powerless. And my kids could be out there being molested and Has anybody checked on my kids? Or do you guys just wait for something bad to happen and then you want to pretend like you care? Like, because it's a pattern with these sociopaths. That's just what they do. They sit here and fool everybody, and then they commit the ultimate crime. And now everybody's, oh my gosh, pray. What? But when people are telling you all along to help them, and kids are screaming for help, I mean, Jill from Boys Town witnessed that. And none of these adults have the power to truly like be like, hey, let's protect kids because they're got like those are the most innocent beings on this planet that don't deserve to be in so much fear. Ariana ended up getting COVID because her immune system was so weak from stress. It's like, are you guys stupid or you blind? You both. Is the truth in any of these people? I want to meet some of these people that swore under oath to protect and serve, and they have yet to do that. Yo, the injustice that I have felt throughout this whole process of 5 weeks now, it's insane, and it's in the systems that we thought that were there for us, and it seems like they're against the people of the earth. You're against your own citizens, like Dawn Frost. That's probably not even her name. That don't even I don't know. Who knows who she is? But she came up in here, they placed my kids with a stranger, right? Conflict of interest, the sister of the accused pedophile. Um, Without my permission. I did not. I told Jordan, I begged for Jordan not to place my kids with Brittany, which I didn't even find out it was the sister until a week. Ariana told me. CPS didn't even have the guts to tell me that's where they placed my kids. They stripped away all my rights. They violated all my amendments. They stripped away my kids' rights. They just overlooked whatever. They did whatever they to go against me. And you hurt my kids, yo. And Dawn Frost, it screams to me like she was trying because it was the weirdest thing. That has to be one of the weirdest experiences. Like in your face, fraud. Or she comes up in here. First, she calls me and she says, "Hey, I need to do a home study." I'm like, "Cool." I'm thinking she knows who I am, which she knew who I was. I swear, it's like these people are hired to do this. Like you're all, I don't know. That's how I look at them because they haven't shown me that they're good people. I look at them like they're all criminals. They're in on it. They're trying to somehow put me out to be somebody I'm not because that's who they are. But she comes up in my house. You seen the video? Tell me, what does that look like to you, huh? What are you trying to use my fingerprints for? Look, again, there's cameras all up at the apartments, cell towers, my phone. It doesn't matter. It's like this. They know that I've kind of isolated myself, but I don't really go places unless I go to the lake or I go to the store, right? I'm at home. So, but when she came in my house, it's just such a red flag that she gave me because she was like, "Oh, I got the fingerprint kit right here." And I was like, "No, I want to see paperwork cuz I have never had one CPS worker. First of all, you let my kids visit me for a whole week and then you need my fingerprints?" So that told me automatic red flag. Boom. One red flag. Two, I say, "Hey, let me see paperwork." She's scrambling to the papers, and she's like somehow trying to convince me to just take my fingerprints. But we have to do this for the state, and I'm like, no, this sounds weird. No, let me see paperwork. So now she pulls a thing. She thought I wasn't gonna read it. That's why, and that automatically reminds me of the Steve Vocal show. So it's like I don't know, y'all. I mean, does it tell me that maybe this is a whole pedophilia ring? And Steve will, I mean, I just can't help but to believe that they're all involved, that this is bigger than I ever thought. That's because people haven't shown me otherwise. I can't help but to believe that you guys are out here hurting kids and you're taking, where is all the missing kids going? I mean, are they going to sex trafficking? Are these people in position of power doing that? Are they hiding behind? Are they in the police departments and CPS? I'm believing yes because I've seen so much injustice. All because I reported what my kids told me. That's not a crime. So then you pull out, so then Dawn Frost, that works for St. Francis, like you work for Saint Francis. Like no, you don't. I don't believe she does. I think she's an imposter. I don't trust her. The way she came up in my house, and all these CPS workers, listen to this. They've came up in my house, even Boys Town. Oh, if my kids told me that, I wouldn't have even sat here and just talked. I would have so and so. It's like they were trying to somehow. It's like they wanted me to do something. So when you're asking me for my fingerprints and you're projecting what you have would have done, when you know that that brings consequences, it brings consequences. Why wouldn't I fight for my kids the right way? Which I didn't think the justice system would really be so unfair to us, because I didn't commit a crime. And if this judge, again, I don't know what judge signed for my visitation to get canceled. But I'll tell you right now that I would take this case to Supreme Court, and I will have all you judges and all you people persecuted. It doesn't matter. You need to be held accountable for your actions, that you have failed to protect my kids and to listen to them, and you have failed to protect me and my rights. You've stripped away every right of mine, and I did not commit a crime. It's ridiculous, yo. It's ridiculous. And I got the right to be frustrated. I'm not out here doing nothing stupid. That part of me, that rage is gone. It's gone because I just feel powerless on that one. It's so sad, but I have to. I've turned this, and I'm putting this blame on every single person that has failed my kids. You are accountable for their pain and suffering in front of God. You're gonna have to answer to God for that. Let's see what you're gonna lie. You're gonna lie to God, huh? You can't. He's gonna pull up a big old projector of your sins and replay all the times you were behind closed doors plotting and scheming and lying and trying to find ways to bring a good person down. Why you sell your soul for material possessions? You see the cemeteries, I mean, what, them people took their house there? No. Their car is in the cemetery, in the grave? No. So why are you willing to gamble your soul? Kids. Why? Why? And these people get uglier, they lose teeth. It's like bad things happen to them because they try to inflict pain on innocent people. We need to understand that that's the law of the universe. I don't know what law of the universe some of these people follow, but that's ain't no manifest when you are evil. Ain't no manifest. It might work temporarily, but it doesn't work in the long run. And you hurt yourself and your family, and you create generational curses for your bloodline because you go out here and you do evil. Why? Is it worth it? It's not worth it to me. That's why I choose. I'll suffer and I'll cry and I'll find ways to heal because God has my back, and He's gonna do justice the right way as He knows how to do because He sees everything. So when you put suffering onto people, it just comes back to you. That's manifestation, baby. Ain't no manifest when you're evil. You messing with cats and doing all this shit. Y'all is, hey man, I don't judge people. I don't care. People act like I just, if the shoe fits, if that fits, if that projection is a whole thing. And when I speak the truth, it's because I can openly be honest. But if I say something and you somehow take it as an offense, that means that you haven't done the work to heal. That's not my problem. Yuck, man. I did not. My poor babies, yo. And Zena broke out in a rash. She's had a rash under her arm for a while, but Mariah said it was eczema. Who knows what it is? Who knows? I think the girl's sociopath, yo. I believe she's capable. When I seen my kids, they were scared to eat my food. That told me that I don't know, but did she fed them something or she's Plus, seeing Zena, my 3-year-old, eat frozen food with, I'm never, I'm a good cook. Anybody that knows me, I can freaking throw down. And I cook healthy. I make my kids smoothies. I make sure that I give them water. I don't even buy pop. I'm that type of mom. I'm not perfect, but I just want to help my kids. Like I'm always about, I cook with onion and garlic. And I grew up like that in Romania. And that stuck with me throughout my life. I know that is, it's good for your blood, it's good for your body. It has great immune support. And when my kids are coming back, they're scared to eat. And I got Zena pouring syrup in a cup and drinking it. That kids are gonna imitate what they see somewhere else. That tells me that. Tara was stumbling. She was so weak, yo. She would fall over things. Breaks my heart, yo. And I can talk about it now because I mean, I've cried. I can't cry no more. I'm at a point. I'm past that rage point. Um, I took that out on myself. As far as I cleaned and I fucking, I felt every pain that my kids has felt. I've been getting dreams, revelations. I mean, horrible things. I had a dream last night, Mariah, that she slept with my son. Like this is not things that I want to talk about, but this is what the hell. Like, is it reality? This girl is capable of. She's a sociopath, yo. Yeah, for Tara to tell me that Randy put a knife to my son's throat and a gun and put him in the trash can and got naked with my son and that 13-year-old boy he was smoking weed with. And for the police department, my son reported that to the police. And they put it down in a report. And they gave my kids to him. They said it was he said, she said. But my video wasn't he said, she said. It was just me speaking. There's a reason. Again, there's a purpose, there's a reason. When you go through trials and tribulations like this is why you gotta remain calm. You gotta know, baby, that higher realm is doing the work. And there's a purpose. I have to believe that. That God can erase my kids' memory, that can, my babies will heal and grow. That's what keeps me from breaking down and from having rage in me. Because I had to see here and God was like, hey, I can put life in your kids. I can do it all, but I have to allow this to happen that these people can be exposed for who they are. Because eventually nasty character and evil, it can contain itself. Only good character does that. Good character does not change because people inflict pain. There have been good character that's, but God has made my spirit so strong, baby. I've been built for this since I was a little girl. I was abused. And it's weird because I go back from my childhood. I experienced evil from when I was 2 years old. I remember that. So I was put on this earth to help people and to make sure that kids' voices get heard. That we start hearing kids. That we start really profiling people for who they really are based on their pattern. Pattern. There's a pattern to sociopaths, people. That's just the truth. And then it's always somehow CPS, like I seen this story, broke my freaking heart, yo. CPS had removed this it was a what was the daughter? She had a heart defect. But removed the baby girl from the mom's care. And next thing you know, the baby died in foster care. We see time and time again. It's like, are you people gonna wake up and like really change the law and really look and filter within your police departments, whatever, FBI and CPS, like really start filtering these people out and understanding that a person's life is not about money, that money will not buy you a soul. You might could get a pig's heart, or what do they do? A transplant from a pig. It's always trying to play with God's creation. Where's that gonna lead you? Why do you think the universe is creating disasters? When your house gets swallowed from up under you, what you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? When that car falls in that sinkhole, what you gonna do, yo? Money? Do you understand the earth responds to your heart? And that the more pain you inflict upon innocent people, that the earth, that's its rage. Just like try to mess with a bear's cubs. You think you're gonna tell that bear, don't do that? Da-da-da-da-da. No. That bear's gonna roar, it's gonna get your ass. But in the world, we have a justice system that swore under oath and in front of God to protect its citizens and the children of the earth and the animals. If you hear that my 4-year-old saying she killed the cat, she killed the damn cat. Because then all of a sudden the girl didn't have a cat. And Randy wouldn't let her get another cat. So she did that. She did that for sure. And you know, my cat is my baby right here is a spirit animal. Because when Mariah came in my house, that my cat, if she let you touch her, then you got a good soul. Then you still got a heart. Because if my cat don't even come around, that means something's off with your energy. That's how I know. My cat will not, she's very picky. If she comes around you, she senses you. And that gives me, God, come on now. Why? Because I'm in touch with animals on a spiritual level, right? I could sit here and squirrels and they'll come to me. It doesn't matter. Because why? Animals are innocent. They sense your energy. Energy is a whole thing. You can't try to fake your energy. But people do. They pretend. I see them every day. They pretend to be somebody they're not. And then they accumulate karma on their soul. Why? Why can't you just change? You know how I changed? I had to acknowledge my bullshit. I would sit there and I'd be like, damn, Anka, you hit your kids. You don't have to do that. I would apologize to my kids. And then I'll be like, okay. Now I would try to talk to them. I would send them to their room. I start letting them just cry it out. Because I used to scream, right? I would be so, those are my flaws that I had to recognize so I could make a change. You don't overlook your flaws. You can't change. But pedophilia, that's a whole nother level of filth. I don't give a shit. Ain't no forgiveness on pedophiles. I don't give a shit. You lost your soul. There is no forgiveness. You out here murdering people because you enjoy it? No forgiveness. But this is from the spirit. It wants me to tell you that. If you're out here, there is no forgiveness. You lost your soul. Okay? If you're out here raping people, there is no forgiveness. Those three things right there, no forgiveness. There, stop trying to lie to yourselves and stop trying to tell yourselves, you just no. You got that's a lie. That's a blatant lie. That's to justify your filthiness. And one day evil will be cast upon this earth, out of this earth. It is right here. It's allowed right now to roam, but it's losing power, right? And one day evil's gonna be cast out and we're all gonna live happily ever after because that's just what's happening. The earth makes no mistakes. It doesn't matter. But you know, it's like it knows it's losing the power and it's doing more pain. This is why you're seeing more officers shooting people, more injustice being committed, right? But them earth angels are fighting back, baby. They're fighting back with truth. We don't have to use violence. Somebody taught you really wrong when they told you that when you have to use violence is because you have fear in you. When you no longer have fear in you, like I don't fear nothing besides God, besides the creator and the higher realm. And the way I fear him is by I have to be morally doing the right thing. Right? Which I don't gotta give my positive energy to negative, nasty, evil people. Somebody lied to you about that one. If you don't come at a person with respect, you just don't get that back. That's how it works. Okay? So stop trying to take the Bible and justify your nasty, filthy ways and lie to yourself. And the whole time, for what? The whole time you're being watched, yo. You're being watched. You're being listened to behind closed doors. You can't run and you can't hide from your filth. And now when God punishes you to eternal fire or whatever God, but he got, man, I'm telling you, you don't want to feel God's rage though. But I know a lot of these people are feeling it already. Left and right, left and right. The more you try to go against a chosen one, a person that's put here on earth to help heal, because I've been through enough. And now this the ultimate betrayal that I've experienced in my life. I've been through a lot. But this is the one betrayal that I've experienced, which is I already know God is gonna do justice left and right, baby. It's not my problem. Whatever he got planned for y'all, that's not my problem. I don't wish bad on people, but I wish that everybody gets what they deserve. That's what I do wish. That you get what you deserve based on your soul. That's it. And I got a clean soul. If you want to say like, "Oh, you act perfect." No, it's cuz I chose to do the work. And smoking cigarettes, that's nothing. I put energy behind it. It don't matter. It's from the earth. It's tobacco. So if I can, that's not a sin. You know what's a sin? To not listen to kids. When they're scared, you're enjoying their scaredness. You're not doing justice. You're up there being a judge, and you're not really looking into cases because you picked this job. You wanted to help people. You want to be a superhero, right? That's when I used to think that police and firefighters, which they are. I respect firefighters because them, man, I'm telling you, them people got more integrity and character than any police I've met. I want to meet a good officer. Like if the FBI let me down too, then damn, that's really sad. Because that's their job. I would think they're a step way above these officers that just they get hired too quick. They're not getting mental evaluations. They're so desperate for police officers. But then it's like crime rate is going up because why? The police departments in the states they don't know how to build a relationship with the community. They go out here giving out their stickers. They treat people like shit. They don't have no respect. They're not nurturing. They're not coming from a place of love. So you're doing this. You're creating more hardships on you, right? Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to our kids and the parents on this earth? Why? You want people to treat you like that? Because why? Because oh, I got a gun and now I'm power hungry. That's what that tells me. So now you can intimidate on. You didn't read me my Miranda rights. They didn't read me my Miranda rights before kidnapping my kids. Why? Because you know I didn't commit a crime. You didn't return my kids. Now they took them all up in the system, placing them wherever they want. They're just playing with my kids like they're toys. My kids are real people. My poor babies, yo. I'm disgusted in Project Harmony. They really, for Jordan to come back and be like, they were interrogated, but I think it was a misunderstanding. Like, girl, shut up. Jordan don't got no kids. I'm so disgusted with her. She don't keep in touch with me. When I told her I had a job, she told me, did you get therapy? She didn't even schedule my psych eval that I was supposed to get before court. I had to do that. Me and Jill. She has not done her job. She has failed me time and time again. She's the worst CPS worker I've ever met. And that is the truth. And I do not care. Because the way she's treated me is very ugly. Placed my kids with Brittany. When my daughter Tara's coming back punching herself, she's telling me Brittany slaps her. I got my kids coming back saying they're hungry. Brittany, don't get them snacks. You get food stamps. Like, my kids are being mistreated left and right by the system, yo. And they took my kids from a caring parent. Like, despicable. It's nasty. I don't care. It's filthy. I'm so disgusted, yo. My trust is so violated. I can imagine my innocent kids, what they're thinking. They're scared of police. They're scared of police, yo. You got little babies scared of police, yo. That tells you. That should tell you right there. Because, kids, I want to be a firefighter and they look up to. Not no more. That is a shame. And my son, when them officers came, let me tell you this. That was a weird encounter. Ariana had a bracelet. What was it? Like I don't remember if it was rose, healing stones. I had a bracelet and Ariana had one. A evil eye bracelet. Do you know that them officers came up in here? Her bracelet snapped. It snapped. Like, just snapped. And mine snapped too, that same freaking night. Both of our bracelets, evil eye bracelets, snapped. Them officers came up in here and didn't care. Like I've met so many bad officers, yo. I wish I wanna. I'm a humble person. Like I'm telling you right now, I'm very honest, and if you treat me nice, I know your heart, cause I'm an empath, so I can feel people's feelings, right? Everywhere I go, people tell me what happened. Like I went to Casey's, and this lady, people just tell me their pain, cause they feel my heart. I have a good heart. Even though I've been so betrayed in my life, somehow the spirit that God has put in me to my kids, yo. Do you know the rage that you stirred up in the God that I serve? Do you know the karma that you people have coming to you because of what you did? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did y'all do that, yo? But anyway, the lady's telling me her son died, you know? Why do people feel so open to tell me their pain? And I do. There's times I'll go around people, I'll start tearing up because I feel their pain. I'm here to help you and you're hurting me and you're hurting my kids, yo? No, I can't help you if you're a pedophile. Hell to the fuck no. Hell no. I think it's that's you're below anything. I do not care. If you ever let yourself, I don't give a fuck what's been done to you. I was molested as a child. I was tortured as a child. Now, I didn't grow up and do that. I actually strayed far the fuck away from that. I didn't put my kids outside naked in the snow because that was done to me, right? My mom killed somebody in front of me. I didn't go out here doing that. It don't matter what the fuck you went through as a child. That's an excuse, yo. You can choose to heal by being accountable for your actions, for your flaws, and telling yourself, and you know right and wrong. It doesn't matter. There's drug addicts that used to do meth that cleaned their life up, and now they're out here helping people. Hey man, hats off to you. There's people that have been abused that are out here helping people. Hats off to you that truly are helping people. So all that, oh, this did no. When you become an adult, now you know better. But these kids that are screaming for help, and you guys are out here don't care. You don't care because you look at them as a dollar sign, yo. All these kids going missing. Where they at, huh? Where they at? While you pulling somebody over for a plate. What? Tell me the justice. Where is the justice for all these kids going missing? Where they at? Why? God knows. God knows what y'all doing, yo. I mean, I didn't know trafficking was this big, but it seems like, yeah, I really feel like Mariah and Randy. To be honest, this is my opinion. It seems like since we've been on that show, like really, like it's been weird things, even in my house, like the lights, and I never knew about black magic. I thought that was like fiction. I never knew that existed. And then I would have subscribers that would come on my channel and be like that witch, and then I start feeling weird energy. But my life well, my life was bad when I got with Randy. That's when my life changed because that's his energy is like, yeah, that's got to be one of the worst people I've ever met in my life. Him and Mariah, Steve and Rochelle, okay, and these police officers, all these people, like, the truth is the truth. But I never, look how naive, I've been so naive in the fairyland. Because growing up in I think Boys Town, going to Boys Town, they protected you so much that I wasn't aware of the dangers on the outside world. Because they never yelled at me, they loved me, like they disciplined us, they were strict, but they didn't use violence. So that got me so comfortable. And so when I got out here in the real world and I start seeing how people really are, Boys Town teaches you to turn the other cheek and don't stand up for yourself. And it does. And I was like that. I mean, I like I like what they stand for, but they miss some points there. So when kids get out, then they're in the real world, they're not really, it's not like Boys Town. We're all taught to love and respect each other. But when you get into the real world, people are not like that. So that did mess with my mind. I would always go out here, and next thing you know, I find out this person betrayed me, this person done stole from me, this person done slept with somebody behind my back. Like, what is out here? You know? But yeah, I truly believe that, when my daughter told me that Mariah recording her pooping, I mean, I'm thinking that she's done more than that. I can't help but my mind goes there. But my mind goes there because it has to. Because what my kids told me was very demonic. Like only evil does that. And I've watched shows because I've always been curious about people's minds and why do they function the way they do. Because I don't function like that. I don't want to do nasty and weird shit. I want to stray away from that. So I've always tried to understand a person's mind. Like I've been curious about a person's mind since I was little. But trying to analyze and like understand like okay, I don't like to be scared. These people pay to be scared. Like what the hell is that about? Stuff like that. When you enjoy fear. Like that's weird. That's always been so weird to me, yo. So if you enjoy fear, that means you are putting fear onto other people. Now, when I learn about projection and that people project who they are and they project what they want to say onto other people, if they don't, like the officer saying that I wanted to commit a massacre. A logical person would have went to see if I ever owned a gun before you. Why would you even say that? So now I think she hates her job and she wants to do that. She's now there. I don't care who believes me. I got the right to speak my opinion. You don't gotta like it, because people don't like the truth. If the truth is not in you, you hate the truth, right? That's just how it goes. And if you're a liar and you're filthy, you're a pedophile, then you side with them people. Whatever you surround yourself with, you become that. Why you think I like to be alone? Because I've had so many people around me that pretend to be somebody they're not, and then they backstab me. I find out they're, and once Randy and Mariah, that's it, yo. I don't even. You gotta show me who you are fully and fully through. First of all, now I'm good. I can feel your energy, baby. I ain't gonna judge you, but I feel your energy by what you say. I feel your heart, so you can't fool me. People come around my house, CPS, and these people, and they think that you can't fool me. I feel your intention. Because I've been through like this right here, that was it. That was the icing on the cake for me. Finding out that Mariah and Randy betray me, and now they're trying to lie. They're lying to the police. They're fooling the whole justice system. Randy's done that. He's so good at it. He's a master manipulator. Evil does that though. Go watch some of these shows, right? Fatal Attraction, Evil Lives Here, right? Go see the patterns of these sociopaths. That's what they are. They're sociopaths. I've been watching them so I can understand these sociopaths, and they all have the same pattern. It's the same pattern as they pretend to be somebody they're not. They hurt animals, they inflict pain upon kids, then they go from that to murder. That's always how it goes. It's a sociopathic behavior. And it doesn't change. They just get worse and worse and worse. And now, whatever. I'm just trying to spit some knowledge. I have a lot of knowledge. I'm here to help, yo. I'm here to help. I'm here to help kids. I'm here to help adults that want help. You can get this knowledge. You have to do the work though. No, you don't do the work by judging me and pointing fingers at me. If I ever point the fingers because you deserve it. Because I'm very humble by nature. But I have to believe my kids, and I'm going to end that here, that I will always believe my kids because they're innocent. And if I know who I am, I don't let them watch scary movies. I'm very much so a strict parent as far as I, I like for them to be healthy. I like for them to do chores. I want for them, I'm not perfect, right? I don't want them to be on the phone all the time. I want them to be outside. I would take my kids to the park. I want the best for my kids. I was trying to give them knowledge and help them heal and grow because especially Ariana and Monty, we went through a lot of abuse with Randy. And for the justice system to fail us, Shame on you. Shame on you. And again, like I said, if I have to go to a Supreme Court so that I get the justice that I deserve for what has been done to me and my kids, then that's where we're going to be at, baby. I don't care. I don't care about people and their projections. You know what y'all done. Every single one of you that has failed my kids and failed to listen to them and failed to truly never once had a detective come here and talk to me. You don't care. You just automatically think you know who I am and I know who you are. But I'm gonna let God do the justice, baby. I gotta let God on this one. There's a reason I'm going through this. Even though it seems very unfair, there is a reason and a purpose behind this. And justice prevails. Justice is a winner, is always a winner. Okay? And the God that I serve is the Almighty, the powerful, baby. Almighty. Superhero. He's the real superhero, the real justice system. And I have to believe in God, the creator of this earth, and the mother God, right? And the whole high spiritual realm. Because ultimately, it does the justice. So, money doesn't buy you a soul. Just remember that, babies. Money don't buy you a soul. Okay? I don't care how many spells you do or black magic, how many animals you think you're killing. That's a lie. The devil is a fucking liar. He comes to steal, rob, and destroy. That's just what it is. And what is the devil? It's a dark energy. It's the energy that does not protect and serve. It's the energy that inflicts pain upon innocent people. That is the devil. And he lies. He lies. Or she, whatever the fuck. It's an energy. And you're selling your soul to do filthy stuff. For what? Enjoy. Enjoy. May every single person on this earth get what they deserve based on their soul. Yeah, Randy. I know. I have a video. And then they gave my kids to Randy. He been screaming like that. He tried to hit me and my baby. And that was the last straw for me, yo. And that video you seen, and you see how the light changed? You don't think I got protection? Man, I got divine protection, yo. You see how that light changed in that video? And Randy's over there trying to hit me and Zena. Zena was barely, she was like, what? Couple months old. And you gave my kids to that fucking maniac, yo? You didn't come here and you didn't fully investigate? You didn't look through paper trails of this man's behavior? He's very unpredictable. And then you gave him guns. And now when my kids saying they're being molested, then you gave him the kids. Disgusting. Again, the state of Nebraska and everybody involved is responsible for my kids' safety and well-being, their pain and their hurt. Okay? So, you guys be blessed. If you have a good heart, if you really function from the heart, I love you, baby. And I wish you the very best in life. If you're evil and you're a pedophile and you're filthy, I wish you to get what you deserve in life, which you will, because God does justice, baby. You can't hide. You can't run. You can't be behind closed doors thinking nobody's watching you. Yeah, you're just allowed to do that for a short time because there's purpose behind things, okay? There's always purpose. So please hold on to faith. All the good, beautiful people on this earth, hold on to faith, hope, and love, right? And know that somebody's fighting your battles for you, okay? Now, when these people fail you, God does not fail you. He will never fail you. Be blessed. Much love.